Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first ever annual GSRC Awards ceremony. Since our inception, we have prided ourselves on being a club for everybody. Whether your I rating is 8,000 or 800, you are equally welcome in the GSRC family. This mantra has allowed the GSRC to become not just the largest sim racing club in Australia, but the largest in the world. And that success does not come without its fair share of hard work. And tonight, thanks to our series sponsors, Waste Options, Trophy AI, Flash Graphics, Pantech, Sprayton Non-Alcoholic Cider, and our club sponsor, Disruptive Labs, Vice President Greg Heaney, Club President Josh Zuno, and I have the special honour of recognising some of the exceptional individuals that made this club special in 2025 by making them the inaugural recipients of the GSRC Awards, before we wrap things up with a reveal of our highly anticipated 2026A schedule. Each award winner will receive a $10 iRacing voucher and access to an exclusive badge that they can run on their liveries in 2026. However, in the interests of integrity, committee members that win awards will not be eligible for the voucher, and instead the voucher will go to the best placed non-committee member.
So these awards are based on a full year of racing, not just one great result. So we've looked at consistency, clean racing, and overall performance improvement across the year. Make sure that we recognise the drivers who truly stood out over the year. Okay, so moving on. First up, we have the Biggest Improver Award. So this one is a bit hard, so I wanted to explain it. Recognising the driver here who has made the biggest step forward over the like stronger results, fewer incidents and penalties, and how much closer they've become to the front of the field in both qualifying and race pace. Eligibility for this award has been limited to drivers who have competed in more races than the season average here. Alrighty, let's see who has shown the most improvement. 25. Congratulations, Joe Baldwin. So as of about 3 months ago, he was club president. So he has been putting in the hard yards. And as we can see here, he's shown about 31% performance in those metrics that I mentioned. So congratulations to everyone this year who's made improvements. But yeah, well done, Joe. And Joe will get that badge. Obviously, being on the committee, he won't. But Aiden will get that $10 credit.
So most consistent, here we go. So this one is working on the metrics between the most consistent qualifying and the average race pace across, as Josh mentioned, the above average laps, or overall laps, and above average race count for the season. So let's have a look and see who's got this one, Josh. Neil R. Gardner, well done, mate. As we can see, your time delta difference is only at 0.41, so it's getting pretty close to almost 0% on the time delta gap, so that is probably as consistent as you're ever going to get. And congratulations to everybody else that's showing very good improvement there.
Next is the Overtake King. Not too hard one to explain. This goes to the driver with the highest average positions gained per race, who has completed over 10 races in the year. And that goes to Rick Kuznetsov with an average of 8.182 overtakes per race, or about half the field, I would say, in an average GSRC race. Right, so that's very impressive. Although it might mean he could qualify a little bit better. We'll have to wait and see if he retains this next year. I'm sure he'll hope it's 0 per race and he qualifies on pole every time. And congratulations to the other drivers mentioned in the top 5.
Alrighty, guys. So I just wanted to quickly point out, we forgot to mention, top right of the cards here, you can see, are the actual badges that these drivers will be able to put on their liveries. So I think this would be a great one for everyone to show off their awards. If they want to use them, that'd be awesome. But all right, next up, we have the Ironman Award. So this is the member with the highest attendance through the whole year. Now, this is taken from races that they have completed in, where they have actually finished the race or completed greater than 75% race distance, qualifies them for awards. Alrighty. Congratulations, Adam Laves. So anyone who is a frequent racer or watches our broadcast will know that Adam is the most dedicated member of the club and one of our fellow committee members. So as such, he very much gets to wear that badge. But Eduardo Zamora, who is also there at 279 credit.
All right, so the unluckiest driver. Unfortunately, yeah, we do have some people that are unlucky enough to be on the receiving end of certain incidents that may have ended their races. So this is the most DNFs across the year that have been caused by more than 4 incidents. So we'll see who the unlucky person is here. Eduardo Zamora. Sorry, mate. You fall into this category, and you've taken it out by a good few races here over Brett Bradby, but probably not a bad unlucky driver, being he's now got a badge and a nice plaque and some credit coming his way.
Seems pretty lucky to me. And the next award will go to the best presented team. So this was voted for by the members, and I believe team members were told not to vote for their own team.
Yeah,
So let's see which team came across as best presented, both livery, professionalism, and how they conduct themselves. And it was Whiskey Business Racing. You'll recognise their cars at pretty much every one of our races. And Greg Healy himself on the stream is a member, so he's pretty chuffed with that one.
Yeah, definitely
Well
happy
done.
with that. Now I'm going to have to add that to all my cars.
That's going to look great on the new green, mate.
I reckon it will.
Alrighty, so Banksy. Well, no, it's me.
Yeah.
So
That was
next
you,
up.
you.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm losing track. So this one, aptly presented, I guess, being that I'm present, but this goes to the committee. This is committee award. So recognising outstanding administrative contribution, as is recognised by our members. So thank you to everyone who has voted. I believe we had north of 50 voters in the end, so that's great to see. And yeah, let's see who gets this. Congratulations, Adam Lave. So once again, there is no one more deserving of this award. Adam does north of 50% of the overall work for the club on the back end, as well as producing the streams on Monday nights. And you know, if you could think of something, Adam's pretty much had fingers in it. So thank you, Adam, and congratulations on the award.
All right, so best and fairest. So this one was also, I think this one was also voted on, wasn't it, Josh? I believe so.
Yes.
So voted on by
no,
the members and so forth.
No, sorry, this one is data driven, Greg.
Oh no, so data driven. So longest streak of consecutive clean races with zero incident. Well, zero penalties handed out, not zero incidents, just zero penalties. So this would pretty much personify the best and fairest driver that we have on the grid across all of our GSRC races. So let's who's got this one, Josh. Eduardo Zamora, well done, mate. 136 clean races there, so that's an outstanding effort across the year. So another badge, another plaque, and another $10 credit headed your way.
And just a massive congratulations to everyone in this race. Like, I think seeing these numbers has actually blown my mind. 136 races in a row without getting a penalty. The race average is about, the club average is about 1 in 8. 1 penalty per 8 races. Effective for everyone. So well done, everyone here, especially Eduardo hitting the number.
This next one is definitely a voted award. This is the driver's driver. So this is effectively every driver had the opportunity to vote for any driver to get this award based on who they like to race and who they think is a outstanding member of the club. So this, for me, is one of the most meaningful awards that we will give out tonight, and it will go to Adam Lavis. Again, this isn't a surprise. He does so much for the club. He races so often. He races cleanly when he races. I think he's earned the respect of everyone that's been in the club for more than a season and seen the contribution he's made. So really well deserved, and I'm dead for him.
Adam's going to have a hard time picking a badge, I think, as is Eduardo. So congratulations again,
I'm
Adam.
feeling sorry for Adam's paint paint professional. He's going to have to find room for all these stickers on his car.
Maybe you could put one on each wheel wheel.
Oh, he could be. I reckon they're going to go on quarter panels at this point.
Alrighty, moving on to outstanding member. So this is another one that has been voted by you, the financial members of the club, and this is basically the exceptional contribution to the community. So, like the last one for Liam, this one really stands out to me as recognition for work that otherwise would typically go unthanked. So this is a big thank you to whoever gets this award. And it is Daniel Correa Saar. So, absolute pillar of our community, Daniel. He is in every facet of the club. If you shout out with a tech question, he'll be the first to answer. You know, he broadcaster who's recently had to step back for very good reasons, but he is an absolute pillar of our club, and cannot thank Dan enough for done for us. And just put on to greater heights. Alrighty, so now we will talk about the sponsors. This one was me.
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty. So Disruptive Labs. So these guys have recently come on. Richo and his team. They've come on as title sponsor for the club all the way into 26C. So they've come on for a year. They are a veteran-founded applied cybernetics company delivering sensor network platform. So a little bit cryptic, but they are a data-driven company designing things. So massive thank you to Richo for everything he's done, and he is a very present and active member of our community as well. So yeah, out to them. Okay, so next up is Flash Graphics. So our one and only John Simpson, aka Simo. If you need any graphics, massive shout out to these to Simo. Professional iRacing livery design, creating custom race liveries, team branding, series graphics. So anyone that has seen half of our cars getting around, there is some part of them of that livery that has Simo touch on it, probably whether it's banners. Massive shout out to Simo.
He can also design merch too.
Oh, so that's another one to note. Aside from our badges that we showed up in that top right hand corner, and the credit, members will also be getting a plaque sent out. So that will inevitably be signed by Adam and Simo. So thank you to Waste Options. So these are a long-term sponsor of our Monday night runnings. So they are Australia-wide waste management provider supporting businesses of sizes with disposal solutions. So thank you again to Waste Options and John for the support. Trophy AI. So I'm sure everyone's heard of Trophy AI. These are an adaptive AI gaming companion offering real-time coaching, mistake correction, and personalized feedback. So I personally use Trophy AI. It gets me from the back of the field to slightly closer to the front. Not much. No, well, we're aiming for the middle, but no, Trophy AI is great for anyone looking to cut out a lot of that time. Well, really, any skill level can find benefit from using that surface. So big shout out to Trophy AI, and I believe we have affiliate links. Helps give us kickback. So thank you, Trophy AI. Pentac Industries, so our own Mitch Woods company. Thank you for jumping on and supporting the club. So it is veteran-owned Mackay engineering company specializing in equipment maintenance. So thank you, Pentac Industries. And our one and only merch.tgsrci. TGSRCI. I always get that wrong. So they are our store for purchasing league merch, apparel, etc. Managing memberships. And Sprayton Cider. So one of our members' parents' cider company. So a massive thank you to them for supporting many of our leagues that we've been running throughout the season. But they are a family-run Tasmanian orchid crafting, award-winning free-to-bottle cider and beer companies. Thank you very much, Sprayton Cider, for the support.
Also, just quickly before we go on, apparently, Josh, your microphone could possibly be cutting in and out a little bit, reported via YouTube. All right, so I'll jump in here. So massive thank you for everybody that has taken part across the entire year. I've obviously been on the committee for the entirety of that year and only been in the VP role recently. But yes, I can't say thank you enough to everybody that has made the club this year what it is. And hopefully, with any luck, it will continue to grow into next year as well. But yeah, thank you very much. Thanks from the committee to all of the guys that have been on the grid or grids through everything that we've put on. All the weather situations that we've had, and yes, we've had a few wet races here and there that may have played havoc with everybody's systems, but thank you very much for sticking that out and persevering with us as we've been pushing through. So now everybody's been wanting to know what's been happening or what's happening for 26A. So let's step through this and bring everybody's anticipation to its end, so we can get to working on some things and everybody can get those wanted practice laps in.
Starting off with Mondays. So on Mondays, we will open with the Super Formula Lights, Wings and Slicks. This is obviously moving from what is currently a Friday series to the Monday slot, which we're hoping will increase participation, and it will act as the AOWN qualifying series. And if you stay on YouTube after this, you'll be able to watch the AOWN tonight. That should be great fun and cheer on our GSRC, see if they can take home the title yet again. And then, no surprises, the second slot will be the ever-popular GT3 series. Yet to see how many splits there will be. There will definitely be more than one than on that graphic. I expect this to get even greater numbers next season, as it's a series that just continues to grow.
Alrighty, then moving into Tuesday. So Tuesday is our non-broadcast night. Typically, we do broadcast later in the season if numbers are there. But first up on Tuesday, we're going to be running Downforce Legends. So we have a return of the SR8s, I believe they are. Yep. So these are absolute blast to run, guys. Wheel-to-wheel racing, heaps of grip. Free car, which is also a benefit now. So this is the Radical SR8s. We'll be running them first up on Tuesday. Moving into the GSRC Formula 1 Retro Championship. So this is a return to form for the Lotus 79s. So I cannot wait to see what the guys have in order for us here. I think I'm going to be very interested in racing Tuesdays.
Is somebody tickling Adelaide? All right, so on to Wednesday. So for Wednesday night, I think I've got put in charge for both seasons on Wednesday night. So first off, we're running the V8 Supercar-esque support categories again, similar to what we did last season. We have a little bit of a flavour going here. So we're going to go with the Legends up first up this time, and then stepping into, if we can, Josh, as somewhat previously mentioned, the V8 Supercars running with the Gen 3s again. So we're looking at running both cars or both series on the same sets of tracks. Obviously, if there is a short form track, we will have the Legends running on the short form and the long form version running with the V8s. So that should be interesting and a little bit, I reckon, probably make it a little bit more of a popular day as well.
Yeah, and then we move on to Thursdays. First up on a Thursday, we will have the GT4s. They are returning. I know a lot of you have been asking for this. A lot of you wanted this. They're not returning to that Monday early slot that they were synonymous with for a while. The GSRC were putting them in Thursday first up to see how they go. But I anticipate great racing and great numbers. And that will be followed by the increasingly popular Porsche Cup. And we will be running the new Porsche Cup car, the 992.2. I don't know what, 0.2? The 0.2, whatever it is.
You're right.
Yeah, I was right. Excellent.
It is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. Yes, it will have traction control. Yes, it will have ABS, but trust me, that car is still a lot of fun to drive. I was surprised at how much fun it is to drive. It will be different to the old Porsche Cup, bringing it closer to the GT3, but I anticipate great numbers once again in the Porsche Cup on a Thursday night.
That one can bounce into our Thursdays, that's for sure. Hopefully they sort that out before we start. Alrighty, so Fridays. So Fridays, we are going to start the night and finish it with the GDE Challenge. So we have a single make series. Sorry, not single make. We have a single series running on our Fridays, which gives us some more options with how we run that series. So this one should be really good. It is a great car. not regularly fielded in officials as much as it does pop most days, but absolutely banging cars. And we've got Trav as a party who was a big advocate for this one. So yeah, we're running the GDEs on Fridays.
Then we'll move on to Saturday, and we've got a staple running here. Back to the mountain again. So Mountain Men as the general Saturday night man cavey type thing, but it still will be the obviously running around the mountain, but obviously on a Friday night, most likely pre or during, I'd probably say pre-broadcast. There will be obviously the wheel spin to decide what car is going to be run on that given Saturday.
Yep, so I believe we're in talks to change the format for the Saturdays a little bit to make sure that attendance is a little bit better this time. We had some combos there that were a bit unfielded, but we are in discussions with that one to make sure that that is back to the great Saturdays of old. Alrighty, so season start. Racing will commence on Monday, the 19th of January 2026. But before everyone disappears, there is one more thing I'm very proud to announce. We have a new Life membership member. So a massive congratulations to Paul Wood on being accepted into the fold here. So I believe he joins 3 other members. We have the creator of the club Craig, Peter Matson, and our one and only Adam Lave. So Paul, a massive thank you. This whole gala has been about recognizing people that often fly under the radar. And second to Adam, Paul puts in more work than anyone behind the scenes to ensure that the racing is as clean as possible, and all the stewarding is taken care of. So we are proud to present Paul with the Award of Life membership for services rendered to the club. So thank you very much, Paul, for your help. And yes, congratulations on the award. And yeah, a massive thank you to everyone. We appreciate everyone who has taken part this year, everyone who has raced, everyone who has helped in the background. Our admins running the races, so our race directors, race controllers, stewards, broadcasters. There is far too many people to mention. The committee obviously as well, but there are a lot of moving parts to ensuring that I think we had nearly 900 unique drivers this season participate. So it's not a small feat to put this on, guys. And anyone who wants to help in the future, make sure you reach out to anyone on the committee, myself included. And yeah, we will be able to let you know what's involved. But we appreciate everyone's contributions in 2025 and get ready for a great 2026. So from Greg, Liam, and myself, a massive thank you to everyone who has watched this awards gala. Hang around a couple of hours, not even. We'll be starting off AOWN. But until then, we'll see you all on the grid Monday, the 19th of January. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers, guys. And well done to everybody.